Kamala Harris. The conversation, in fact, right before Joe Biden dropped out was, hey, Joe Biden should drop Kamala. We have the receipts for that, actually. Check this out.
Interesting news. Recent focus groups conducted by the super PAC Republican voters against Trump found that swing voters don't like Harris. And focus groups conducted by the Democratic National Committee also found Harris rubs some people the wrong way. So, Jonah, how big a drag is Kamala Harris on the ticket?
I think she's a pretty big drag. I think she was arguably Biden's worst political decision of his presidency to pick her in the first place. And one of the special reasons that she's a drag is Biden's age concerns people. They worry that he can't fill a term. They worry that he's not up to the job. And so the vice president matters more than they normally do. I generally think going into the future that Democrats really should not nominate or front people who come from decidedly all blue states unless they're like once in a generation talents like Barack Obama. Because Kamala Harris does not know how to talk to the center or to the right. She only really knows how to sort of speak the language of the base of the party, and that's 34% of the electorate.
Let me pick up on that, because it's not just focus groups that are down on Harris right now. In a recent poll, national poll, 40% approved of the vice president's job performance, while 55% disapproved. And Kara, to Jonah's point, given the fact that people are so worried, voters on all political stripes are so worried about Biden's age and whether he's going to last for 4 more years, is it a problem when they're not very satisfied or reassured by the person who would succeed him?
Doesn't really matter. She's not going to be replaced.
So you won't believe what happened, though. Joe Biden posts on X that he's dropping out of the race. And lo and behold, Kamala Harris raises hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, how the hell did that happen? It's a little strange. I thought she was like really despised and hated. Nobody really knew who she was. She bombed out, totally flamed out in 2020 when she ran. She didn't even make it to the Iowa caucuses. She got 5th in her home state of California. She didn't get a single delegate. Most candidates get like a delegate, right? Because they, you win a little bit of votes here and there. You get a delegate, right? She didn't get a single delegate. Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, all these guys had more delegates at the 2024 GOP nomination of Donald Trump than Kamala Harris got in 2020. So how the hell did she raise so much money? How is this possible? If you would say fraud, you'd actually be right. And now Republican attorney generals are targeting Democrat PACs and Democrat money laundering operation known as Act Blue for doing exactly this. Marco Rubio saying that Act Blue is effectively a money laundering operation, telling Charlie Kirk this. Because it doesn't require a code, the CVV code, on the back of your credit card to donate. So all they need is a person's name and address, which you can find from phone book. It's publicly available information. The tax auditor in every county in America has names and addresses, and you can start donating on behalf of Democrats. What's crazy is that there's been a ton of people who live like names and addresses that are in like these very like not very expensive homes